So I was at Kauai-Con in Hawaii last year, and I got the phone call from Caitlin that she had chosen me to play Tamaki, and I was like soaring. I was so excited. And every line, never before in any show that I've ever done, was I so aware of what I was a part of. Most of the time I've been a part of shows that I didn't even realize how special they were until I was done and I watched them like, wow, this was a great show, and I didn't even realize it. But with Tora-Con, I knew what an amazing show it was. So every line that I recorded, I savored. You know what I mean? I just, oh, I love this show so much. And I would sit there, every once in a while I would sit there, here's my little Tommy right here. I would sit there and I would look at, in between lines, I would be waiting for the engineer to do something, and I would be looking at the screen, at Tamaki, of course, going, whatever. And I would look at him and I would go, dang, I'm recording Tora-Con. I was so crazy to be a part of that show. I was crazy in love with that show. My favorite episode, that was the longest answer, wasn't it? But my favorite episode was the episode when Tamaki met Kyoya for the first time. I just loved that episode. And I love when you find out more about the character's background, you know? Yeah. Because they're so funny, and they're so crazy and wacky, and they get you laughing and you kind of let your guard down. And then all of a sudden they go, and they hit you with this serious, heavy backstory, and you're like, oh God, I love him so much. So, I love Tora-Con High School. Okay, yes? I can. You remind me, and I'm going to do a short rant at the end, okay? Because I want to have some voice left for it. Yes? What's your name? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Samantha. Stay away from my brother Al. Happy birthday to you. I already asked you. You asked me. Okay, I want to make sure and get as many people as I can. Okay, so yes.
Sorry.
What have I done musically? Well, oh gosh. A lot more than that. You know, it's funny because so many people just know about my voice acting work, but you know what? I've been writing music and producing and singing for twice as long as I've been voice acting. Ever since I was about 17, I started writing songs, and I would sing. I sang in church and then in school, and then I learned to play the piano, and I'd write songs and stuff. But I've got a lot of background in music. I've written hundreds of jingles and scores for TV and radio and documentaries. And I brought some CDs, some music CDs with me, and I know a lot of you got them at the autograph signing earlier today. I didn't bring enough, clearly, because, once again, I'm a dork. I blew that, didn't I? But they are available as well. There. So, RisableRangers.com. And my CDs are now on iTunes.
Yes!
But the cool thing about ordering them is you actually have a physical disc that I can sign. It's got pictures, and it's got descriptions of the songs. So, you know, it's kind of special in that way. And I love being able to give them to people at cons. I mean, where I can sign them for you and stuff. And I've been, more and more, I've been doing music concerts at conventions, live concerts. I'm going to be doing a big one at Anime Central in Chicago in a few weeks. And then another one at Anime North in Toronto. Are you guys going to come? Oh, I'm so singing at you. Yeah, so I love music. And you know what's funny is I just recently started recording songs for anime. I mean, like just recently they started asking me, you know, to sing this theme or that theme. So far I've done the 3 One Piece themes, and I've done a Dragon Ball GT theme, and the D&A Angel, because that wasn't official. But, you know what's funny too about Tora-Con High School is, I was originally, during auditions, Caitlin said to me, now, no matter no matter how the casting goes, Vic, regardless of what happens with the casting, I want you to sing the closing song. You guys know that one, right? It's, I run and run 1,000 miles and I'm barely breathing. So, I wrote the lyric. I wrote the translation for the lyric, and I thought I was going to get to sing it. And then when she cast me as Tamaki's like, yeah, remember what I said about it didn't matter what happened, I wanted you to record the last song? That's not going to work now. Because, you know, Tamaki can't really be singing the last song. So, but I'm hoping to get to do more of those because I love it. And I would love for you guys to have my music. If you're interested, it's available at the places that I said. There are a lot of songs that are anime inspired on some of my CDs and just good listening stuff. Yes? Wow.
I wanted to ask if you could do the Edward Allen theme, things that go like with human and one of the first ones.
Oh, wow, wow. I wish I knew those. The big list of ingredients and stuff. I wish I knew what they were. When I read it, it reminded me of like chemistry class. When I was doing the lines, I'm like, man, I remember all these elements. But let me answer your first question. Who do I think would win? Well, first of all, I think they would be friends. Why? Because they're both good guys. Because Ed's a good guy, and he doesn't want to really hurt anybody, and Dark's a cool, sexy beast. So I think that they would get along. But if they had to fight, thanks a lot. Appreciate that. I'm really glad you're here. Okay. Hold on to this for a minute. Who do I think would win? Wow. I don't see them ever fighting because they're good guys. I think Dark would win. And I think Dark would win because Ed couldn't bring himself to hurt Dark. That's what I think. You know, because you remember the fight with Greed? Like, he couldn't believe he actually killed him, and he was like really upset by the fact that he did it. So let's see, according to this, water 35 liters, carbon 20 kilograms, ammonia 4 liters, lime 1.5 kilograms, phosphorus 800 grams, salt 250 grams, saltpeter 100 grams, sulfur 80 grams, fluorine 7.5 grams, iron 3 grams, and trace amounts of other elements. You know why I got a little bit tongue-tied there at the end? Because I remember the actual line of